pulled up to the club like I'm Michael Knight, dressed in all black like I'm John Gotti. I told her let me take you somewhere on the island. I just wanna take away all your problems. Blow a bag on you, baby, take you shopping. You know you got a body like a Maserati. I just wanna drive it later on and park it. I'm a lavish nigga, I got plenty options. Diary of the lavish, I'm a road savage. Catch me off in magic, throwing up them racks. Catch me off in sex, fucking up a sack. Rolling up the gas, passing Moreland Ave. I'm just too lavish, I'm just too lavish. I'm just too lavish, I'm just too lavish. Yeah, I'm just too lavish, I'm just too lavish. I'm just too lavish, I'm just too lavish, yeah. Then I hit her with the slammer. Shawty say she like my country grammar. Yeah. Then I pour the lean into the fountain. Drink all these racks on me, I feel.
Welcome to the Young Millionaire's Mind. It's your boy Shot, and today I'm here with Ronnika Ann, the owner of iGNPR. iGNPR. I want to welcome you to the Young Millionaire's Mind.
Thank you guys for having me so much. I'm so excited about, that you guys came out to my birthday dinner just to, sit down and chat with me. I met you at the Sheen magazine event, and we've been inseparable ever since. So I'm just excited that you guys are here. All right,
well, appreciate you for inviting me out to your birthday. But for the people who don't know who you are, go ahead and tell them what your businesses are and what all you do.
Absolutely. Well, as I said before, my name is Ronnika Ann. I am from Biloxi, Mississippi, but I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm a business owner. I make 5 years this year. My business is, everyone knows me as a publicist. My business is iGNPR, like I said, but I also have a training and consulting service called PR for a Day. I'm an author of 3 books that were produced by PR for a Day, Putting the PR Back in Entrepreneurship, Part 1, Part 2, and the PR for a Day Pocket Guide, which is all available at prforaday.net. So like I said, business owner, author, PR consultant. I am just your overall girl when it comes to business and running a business.
So you got to get in like that. You be 28 years old and to have a resume that long. How did you even get started to work as a PR? Okay.
I was raised in a very strict household. My mom and my stepdad, they always knew I was going to be a winner, so they constantly pushed me. I have middle child syndrome, so sometimes I was bad, sometimes I was good just for attention, and it turned out to be a good thing. It made me creative, it made me a hustler, it made me, someone that just has to go out and get it, a go-getter. So I came from a very strict household. My mom, she's an event planner. My Aunt Cheryl is an event planner. My grandma is an event planner. So
a family of event planners.
Exactly. So it was only right for me to get in this field and start producing things. I've been in the industry for about 10 years, but my business is 5 years. So of course I had to work the ground before I started my own business.
So what's been the best experience that you've had working as a PR representative?
The best experience, it's too many, but I genuinely loved when I worked the Stella Awards last year, so 2016 or 2000, I'm sorry, it'd be 2015. I was there representing a client, and I was actually contracted out for another PR firm. So they flew me all the way out to Las Vegas just to escort their clients, and it was my first time. I was super fresh, and I was so excited about it, and it turned out to be perfect to now that I am actually repping other award shows that's here in Atlanta.
That's awesome, because actually a couple weeks ago you helped put together the Sheen magazine event where Vivica Fox was honored as Woman of the Year. So how did that get set up?
Oh my God, Sheen magazine. So the event was Sheen Magazine Legendary Weekend. And me and Sammy Haynes, he's the editor-in-chief of Sheen Magazine, we've been really good friends. He's actually coming to my wedding in September. We've been friends for years, and he was like, you know what, Ronnika, I want to bring you on board this year. Enough is enough. You're so organized, you're so poised, I have to bring you out. And I fully enjoyed it. It was a breeze. The team, the Sheen team, Kimberly Chapman, the owner, she was absolutely amazing. And Vivica Fox, oh my gosh, she was an angel.
What?
A superstar like her. She was an angel, absolutely angel, and she talked to all the media outlets. She talked to all the PR representatives. She was so nice. And she just made the job super easy. So I really enjoyed working with them.
But when you did the PR event, when I first see you on the carpet, I just saw you were getting it, you were pounding the carpet, you had everything together. So how long did it take you to get to where you were able to put together your own event and where you were the head chick in charge of that?
So in general, how long?
Yeah.
Every day is practice. So I don't technically think I'm there yet.
Okay.
So, but I can tell you that it's a lot of preparation and work, a lot of sleepless nights. Everything you see, it looks glamorous, but it's not as easy as it looks. But I can tell you with dedication and commitment, every step should be celebrated. So I can say I am happy at where I am, but I'm the type of person where I want to continue to climb and continue to go. So of course, I appreciate the compliment, but I think every day is just practice. Every event is practice, and I just luck up and I'm blessed. And I'm so thankful to God that He allowed me to be in this industry. He allowed me to be able to be self-employed and produce my gifts. So.
Yeah, now 6 months ago, I did an interview with a guy named Kendall Ficklin, and he said people say they want what it looks like, but they don't want what it feels like.
People want the opportunity to do certain things, but they don't want the responsibility to do certain things. People want the glamorous and the look of it all, but they don't want the hard work that it takes to get there. Just as many pictures that you see out there of the success, just as much as the glamorous that you may see, I cry just as much as I smile. You know, I sweat just as much as I, put on makeup. You know what I'm saying? So the good has to come with the bad, but the bad is supposed to be stepping stones to get you where you're supposed to go. You're not supposed to give up. Stumbling blocks are stepping stones to get you to your ultimate goal. If it was given to you, you don't deserve it. But if you work for it, you absolutely deserve it.
Now, for people who want to start a business, because what you just said just spoke volumes. Now, I know I've still started a couple of businesses. I've talked to a lot of people who are starting businesses. Now, you working as a PR representative, how can you help somebody grow their business?
First, I'm a business owner. I was a business owner before I became a publicist. I also ran, and I still run, a nonprofit that runs out of Biloxi, Mississippi with my twin brother, Golden Coast Promoters. He's a promoter, but it's called Golden Coast Nights, I'm sorry. But his promoting company is called Golden Coast Promoters. So first, I am a businesswoman. But to run a business, no matter what it is, you have to figure out what your skill is and what your talent is and what's going to make you money. Perfect that first. Build your concrete, build your cement, build your foundation, and then you build your house. And once you get your house, which right now my house is iGNPR, but for your house, you can always add a bedroom, you can always add a garage, you can always add an extra drive-through. So it's okay to start in a small house, but you have to remember, as a business owner, you'll build on top of that house. But if your cement is not set, eventually your house will what? Fall.
So what has been the foundation for your business?
My foundation is my faith. My foundation is iGNPR. I did not just wake up and decide to be a publicist. I was told by God that I'm here on this earth to help someone else, and I use my skills in mass communication, my skills in communications, and my skill in journalism to produce iGNPR. And so my foundation, my core money comes from iGNPR. So I had to perfect that before I became an author, before I became a speaker, before I produced PR for a Day. And if anything else falls, like PR for a Day, any of my books, my foundation is still running smoothly. So.
Now, I went to a speaking engagement a couple of years ago, and the speaker, he said, what is it that you're passionate about? And I gave him 3 different things I was passionate about, and every single one I said, he said, that's not a passion. Right, but it was because, like I said, money was a passion. That's not something to be passionate about, because you aren't going to do something for free. You know what it?
No, I disagree.
Excuse me,
what
let me
you
correct.
say your passion is what your passion is. So I don't
let me rephrase that. What you're passionate about is whatever you would do for free that you can earn money for at a later date.
You know,
I'm rephrasing. He said it that way.
I agree with that.
So now, how long did you have to work in PR for free before you actually started getting paid?
Honestly, I've never worked for free. Because as a business owner, if it's free, it's a hobby. So I guess you could say, like when I was an intern, you know, So as an intern, but I wasn't a business owner.
Right.
So yeah, as an intern, I definitely worked the ground. I worked for multiple PR companies to really figure out you know, what was really going on, how do you gain clients. I think that was my biggest obstacle was how am I going to get the clients? I could do the job, but how do I get it? So I went into these internships to learn, to figure out things, not to take over, not to steal, and not anything like that. I had great intentions, and still to this day, I'm still very close to, you know, people I did intern with in the past. But I can't tell you that my #1 passion is to see someone else's dream come true because of something I did. So for me to be in front of the camera right now, it's kind of weird.
Right.
But if I was in the back of the camera and I'm watching my client produce or launch something that I helped her do or him do, that right there, you will see the brightest smile on my face at that moment.
So now, speaking of clients, who are you working with right now or have worked with in the past?
I love my clients. Oh my God, you guys, I have the best roster. One thing about me as a business owner, I have the full control of who I work for and who I don't work for. So I would never work for anyone that I don't really care about or who I'm not passionate about, let's say that. So right now I work with Mimi Foss from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Of course, you know, Sheen Magazine and Black Chef Network. I've done the Rice Awards, the Steeple Awards, the Right Productions that's based out of LA. MC Light, she does empowerment session workshops every year in Miami. I helped with the last one. I did public relations for the last one. So, I mean, the list goes on. One thing about me, I push for longevity. So if I can't have you next year, I'm like, okay, why? You know, let's figure out what's going on. What would you want in the past? How could I fix what went wrong? I'm very open. I produce reports, and I do the groundwork. Even though I'm the business owner, I'm also the fulfillment person. I'm producing most of the work that my company produces.
That's good. Now, let's say I'm a fashion designer and I want to help get my clothes out there to somebody. Give me like a scenario of something that you would do to help them get to where they want to be.
Of course, you have to have good product. So we can do a focus group to really get people inside your clothes, or, you know, people to wear your clothes, or just, you know, come and see your showroom and hear the opinions of them. You have to do trial and error first.
Okay.
So first I would trial it, and then once you get that, you can pick your ambassadors of who you want to wear your clothes to, so we can get the audience as much. I focus on awareness.
Right.
That's one thing publicists do, so I kind of want to insert that. I don't focus on revenue, I focus on awareness. So of course you're going to pick a few people to wear your clothes, who fits your brand, who fits the target market that we want to reach out to. And of course, as a publicist, I have to produce an event for it. Right. So publicists are event planners, but event planners are not publicists. Right. Because as a publicist, sometimes you have to create the story. And doing an event can create that story and that media buzz that you need to kind of launch the campaign. Now, you don't always have to produce an event, but sometimes that is the case. But an event planner doesn't necessarily know how to communicate with the media outlet. So they just kind of tell you how versatile a publicist has to be. Sometimes we have to be an assistant, sometimes we have to be a manager, sometimes we have to be a booking agent, sometimes we have to be an event planner, but all together we are PR representatives.
So the PR is like a jack of all trades when it comes to their clients?
Depending on who the publicist is, but I try to have that at iGNPR.
Now, you spoke on some of the things you've done in the past. You talked about, you know, gave a scenario what you can do to help somebody else. And now you spoke about doing PR for a day. Tell me what PR for a day is.
PR for a day is a one-day service. You can hire me for an entire day to come out to your business and train you on how to produce your own PR campaigns or to consult you on how to further your business. PR for a day, we produce seminars every 3 to 4 months. And also we produce books, PR workbooks. So my PR for a day clients, you know, they've read part 1, they've read part 2. We have consultations and follow-ups. And they follow me at all my seminars. You know, we've been to Atlanta, we've been to Miami, we've done virtual seminars. PR for a day is my baby, and people don't know it's my escape plan. It's my retirement, and people have no idea, but it was produced strictly for retirement because I came out of corporate America. And when I saw that having a 401k was totally different when you own a business, I'm like, okay, so I need something. I need a side thing to just go into this bank account so I can retire. And so that I don't even touch the money I make for PR for a day. It's strictly for retirement.
So PR for a day is a one-day program, correct?
It's a one-day program.
So do you see yourself opening up like a 2-week course or a 3-week course for somebody who can't just commit to a whole day?
Absolutely, absolutely. I could definitely do that. You can hire me for an hour. You can hire me all the way up to 8 hours. Okay. You can fly me out to your location, or you can come to Atlanta. For now. PR for a Day was made to be diverse, to be different. So you can kind of tell me what you want and tell me your budget, and I create something specifically for you. It's for upcoming entrepreneurs. It's not for the established, making a lot of money type of person. That is iGNPR. But PR for a Day is someone that's just starting out. They don't have that much money. Here is my budget. Here's what I want. What can you produce? And that's what I do for you. All
right. Well, I probably will be using you pretty soon for something. You know, I got my 1 year coming up, so I got something I want to do for everybody, especially for the people that came out. Then, of course, you know, you'll be invited to it as well.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So now what I want you to do, I want you to look to that camera right there. I want you to go ahead and tell everybody what you have coming up, how they can get in contact with you, and your social media.
All right, you guys. Hi again. This is Ronnika Ann. You can reach me at www.ronnikaan.com. 2 A's, 2 N's. Also, my business is www.ignpr and www.prforaday.net. You guys can find me on social media at Ronnika Ann. I'm everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even LinkedIn. Right now, we have a couple of things coming up where I'm speaking at PR Girls Do It Better seminar brunch, and that is on August 5th. And I have a few virtual seminars coming up this year because I am getting married September 30th. So a lot of things will be online just for you. So make sure you follow Ronnika Ann, because everything will be there waiting on you to join us.
Okay, and if you want to get in contact with me, you can hit me on Instagram and Twitter at Blame It On Shad. Make sure you check out the blog at Young Millionaire's Mind on Instagram, and don't forget to check out the website www.youngmillionairesmind.com.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ronnika. Happy birthday to you.
Blow the whistle. You better. That's a long ass wish. Right. Say she.
I'm just too lavish. 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 Yeah. Then I hit her with the slammer. Shawty say she like my country grammar. Yeah. Then I pour the lean into the fountain. All these racks on me, I feel like stunner. Shawty thought I was flexing. Yeah.